In the heart of change, where shadows dance, midlife women take a brave stance. From career shift to emptiness, facing challenges, they do their best. Health and wellness, mind and soul, seeking balance to make them whole. Empowered voices, they rise and shine. On this journey they define. Confused to focus with Lakeisha, guiding hearts through life's transition. From confusion to clarity, finding strength in unity, holistic wellness, personal growth. Together we rise, fulfilling all. In the glow of dawn, new paths unfurl. Every woman a radiant pearl. Holistic health and wellness goals, nurturing minds, bodies, and souls. Self-discovery in every stride, breaking barriers, no longer hide. Achieving dreams, they set their sights. With Lakeisha, they ignite their confused to focus with Lakeisha, guiding hearts through life's transition. From confusion to clarity, finding strength in unity, holistic wellness, personal growth. Together we rise, fulfilling all. From confusion to focus, we'll find our way. With Lakeisha's wisdom, we'll seize the day.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you so much for coming into the Confused to Focus Talks with Lakeisha. I am Lakeisha. I am Coach Lakeisha, Midwife Empowerment Coach, and I'm so excited to have you here today. We're going to be talking about something that truly is meaningful. Honestly, we're going to be talking about toxic patterns and where do they come from? We're going to be talking about how to release it today. A lot of times there are patterns that lead us to emotional exhaustion. And we're going to be talking about really how to bring those down and out of our mindset, definitely keep them from dragging us into a state that we don't want to be in. So I'm so excited for us to be here today, family. Make sure you do me a favor. Make sure you invite and share with somebody else that definitely is going to need to hear this information. Honestly, don't forget to subscribe, family. I'm so excited for us to have a meaningful conversation. And we're going to answer these questions that you provided for us about this particular conversation. And I promise you, it's going to be great for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming in. We have Instagram here, we have LinkedIn, and we got Facebook. I'm so excited because I believe everyone is definitely excited about this conversation moving forward ahead, families. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go. I am so excited about this conversation, family. We're going to have amazing solutions for some of these issues that I believe that a lot of us are dealing with. Honestly, if you're dealing with it when they're your health, your relationships, or dealing with it in your mindset and just really not knowing how to begin, definitely you're going to have some solutions with these questions that were asked to us. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, family, and I promise you this would not be a delay for you. So let's go into it, family. Question number one: how can you identify if you are in a toxic relationship or environment? It's a really, really good question. One thing that I would say is definitely recognizing the signs of negativity. If you're seeing something that is really negative and you feel that it doesn't make you feel good, honestly, if you see a manipulation, just for lack of support, not someone that's being there right for you, that could be emotionally draining. Honestly, you got to really go with that feeling. If it's something that's really not, really connecting with you, definitely begin the process. I would say write it down and definitely begin to acknowledge it, saying that you don't really like it, and then beginning to the first steps of being broken free. It all starts with you acknowledging that it's happening. Honestly, understanding that you want to make a change. When you acknowledge it and when you're actually thinking about it, you're actually able to come to a solution. Definitely, if it's a coach, if it's a trainer, or just really connecting with yourself. I would say, honestly, if you choose something opposite of what's happening, if it's something like maybe I don't have support in the area, I don't see many people out here to support me, you know what? I would say go out and do something fun. Honestly, connect with the people, connect with the mixer, definitely go to a networking and connection. And, definitely do things like that where you bring in yourself where you can actually being able to open up to other people that may be able to support you. If you're talking about a job space, if you're talking about like maybe relationships, the people are out there. I promise you, if you just go out there and make yourself open to receive it, they're going to connect with you. Be approachable, definitely lean in, and honestly, those are going to be amazing opportunities for you. Just give you an example as far as relationships and connections. Honestly, you just put your first foot forward and actually understanding that that's something that you want to change, it will change drastically. And honestly, it will connect with you in a great, meaningful way. I really like this. Honestly, when you're able to think that really change.
Hello, everyone. This is Wise, techno producer for Confused and Focused Talks with Lakeisha. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be an amazing, amazing show. She already started dropping 24 karat gold bars indeed. And while she's getting reset and everything, you want to take the opportunity to definitely subscribe, like and definitely share this opportunity here. Make sure for community that the opportunity here. Also ask questions for actually answer questions. You also can ask questions to do. So hit the chats up and take the opportunity to talk to Coach Lakeisha. So as she is coming back in, we're gonna go right back to this amazing show. So Coach, back to you.
I'm loving it, family. That's what I'm talking about. Let's lean in, okay? Let's go ahead to question number two. So let's see what that says. What steps can you take to protect your mental health from toxic influences? This is a great question. I love it. So, one thing that I would do, what I would do is definitely begin to establish strong boundaries for yourself. You have to begin to do things of boundaries and actually understanding what you desire. Like, for example, definitely having, a great support group, connecting with people. If you need to seek therapy, that's fine. Seek therapy. Begin to open up to that. Therapy can go from, group, like music That's you know part of that. There's things like that. Art therapy. It's so many different types of doing areas like that. Talk therapy. Look up what you want to do. That's just a giving a strong example for that. Honestly, connecting with a counselor. Counselors work too. If you need a counselor, depending on which situations that you want to address, you can have that as well. It can be group counseling. It can be counseling when it comes to family counseling, relationship counseling, whatever it is. Those are areas where you can actually move into as well. Also, practice self care. You have to practice self care regularly. That has to be something for yourself. Don't put yourself in the back burner. Always clean yourself first. I always talk about putting your mask on first before anyone else. You have to begin to do that and really be intentional about it. That's something that you definitely can achieve great success when you begin to do those things. Like if it's a manicure, a pedicure, or if it's a movie, or just taking some time for yourself and maybe going to take a nap. Sometimes we haven't had sleep. A lot of times we don't think about that. But really, that's something that you need to lean into, or just a time where you can just sit down and journal. If that's something that you haven't done in a while, I'm telling you, that's something you definitely want to begin to do. That's a great process you want to lean into, and also begin to connect with positive people. People out there that are positive for you, you definitely want to connect with them. Positive people, honestly, is a vibe to it. They're able to tell you strategies of how to grow and how to continue on whatever you're doing. Maybe it's a new position, job, a new venture or business, having a mastermind. Those things are able to really be productive for yourself and you're able to think differently, honestly. And when you get those juices running, you're going to feel really, really good and engaged and confident, honestly. When you begin to think about those things, you're going to really honestly dilute and forget about the issues or areas that really are not meaningful for yourself because you have put yourself in a position where you're focused on something that's great and good for yourself. Honestly, that's positive. Those are going to be great for yourself. And honestly, I think that is a great routine that you want to adopt and definitely move forward. And you're going to have great joy, you have great relaxation, and definitely you're going to achieve great things. Honestly, don't forget about meditation, family. Meditation is great too. And doing your great hobbies that you like doing, like comedy, maybe a paint class, whatever it is. Those are areas that you really want to adopt into. That's honestly going to be something that's going to change the scope in your mindset. And honestly, it's really going to begin to provide great success and really dilute toxic situations. I got to think about toxic friends. We got so many positive friends and meaningful for your life who are forging ahead for yourself. Really honestly, these are great tools for yourself. As we continue, how can someone break the cycle of toxic patterns in their life? That's a great question, straight to the point. Honestly, how you can really lean into this is when you begin to really identify the root causes of these relationship patterns. Honestly, these patterns could have been, something that happened very, very long time ago, maybe in your childhood with family, connections with others. I'll be honest with you, bullies, childhood bullies or something. That could be something that can be they really in your mindset and you never let it go. And it's really just reintroducing itself in a different pattern in a different way. If you think about the areas that you're dealing with, honestly, and those emotions that you're feeling that are not positive, it's just really like honestly, it's a transition of what just happened before. So the things that you need to address, honestly, those are areas that probably could be a problem for you and definitely addressing yourself. Honestly, they need to be addressed so they can be changed for you to be able to lean into something else and identify it and begin to progressively move forward. Honestly, that's going to be a great process for yourself when you identify it and begin to structure a plan. Begin to structure a plan that's going to distance yourself away from all of those areas and then begin to replace it with something positive, as something that's going to be enrichful for yourself. And then before you can have a great healthy habit moving forward when you begin to process in that. You're going to have something that's going to stick. You're not going to be reinforcing the same old patterns because you're going to replace them with something positive. I believe that's going to be great for you. As we continue, what role does self-awareness play in overcoming emotional exhaustion caused by toxic patterns? Ooh, that's a great question. A lot of times what you can do is you can begin to understand just how to recognize what you need. Honestly, being self-aware, allow in something that's going to be great for yourself. Understanding the emotional triggers that's happening and understand that state that you're in. Understand, like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling really not happy. I'm really triggered to scream. I'm really talking really bad. This is like acknowledge that. It's like, wow, I am yelling, I'm screaming. Do you want to keep that? Or you don't want to keep it? Begin to understand that. And like I said, I'm a fan of writing things down. Begin a journal and write that down for you to begin to scope out what to do next. As you begin to understand that, and understand how to protect yourself and how to break those habits. When you acknowledge that and understand how to change it into something positive, like maybe some mindfulness, meditation, or maybe, seeking support in that area. Somebody is able to support you in that. And guess what? Somebody's able to tell you their process and how they overcame it. It's always great to have great friends. Always great to have great people that are able to connect with us and let us know how to lean into something positive and something that's going to be a benefit for ourselves. I always tell people you don't have to be by yourself. There's always going to be somebody that's great for you, that's going to lean in and tell you about great processes that are able to move forward into that's going to be a benefit for yourself. You'll find out you're not the only one. A lot of times, a lot of people think that we are truly the only one, and you are not the only one. It's great for you to understand that there's so many people out there that they would support you and let you know that you can grow out of it because they've done it too. It's really great for us to know that. Wow. It's really great. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. We got Terrence Ehrman here with us from Brown Sugar Cafe. He said, this is good. Yeah, you're recognizing that, huh? See, we overcame a lot. I love how we're able to resonate with this. It's really great for us to understand how we can move forward and lean into something great and perfect for ourselves. You're not by yourself. I love it, family. As we continue. How can you rebuild your support network after leaving a toxic environment? This is great. A lot of times what you can do, in order to lean in, you have to begin to connect with some trusted friends. There's people out there that are able to help you out, family members as well too. Not only they're able to help you out, just not being there just to hear your business, but they're able to give you a strategy how you can be able to change, those things that you don't want. Those trusted friends are not only going to listen to you, but they're going to be there to let you know, listen, I've been where you're at. And let me tell you my process of how I overcame it. Tell you their testimonies. And honestly, being able to tell you how you can rebuild yourself out of it. You haven't went too far in the slumps and in the bottom to not be able to rise out of it and rise to the top and actually achieve your success. There's so many people out there that were at the bottom. I'm telling you, they didn't have anything or they lost everything. And they began to really achieve a confidence again, and they began to rise themselves to the top. You're not by yourself. Listen to their testimonies. Listen to their, connections and how they did things. Write that out. Write down their testimonies and look and know that you can do the same. Begin to journal. Begin to have a vision board and begin to see pictures of yourself achieving the success that you want. Begin to give yourself your own, testimonies, things that you overcame when it comes to health. If you overcame health before, you can overcome it again. If you overcame the sickness before, you can overcome it again. If you literally became a multi-millionaire or a multi-billionaire before, you can become it again. So just know that there is nothing that you cannot rebuild out of it. Always know that if you are still here, you are still living, and there is still blood running through your veins, you can continue to move forward. Always know the champion yourself. Always be your own cheerleader. And I'm telling you right now, I overcame so much, even with my health, even in my life, in a relationship. And I'm telling you, it happens to me. Take those success points that you've had and put them in a part of yourself and understand, listen, I was in the slump right now, but I'm feeling good right now. I'm reminding myself of the ways that I overcame things before. And I promise you, that's how you're able to continue to move forward ahead and understand how you can rebuild yourself out of a toxic environment. Begin to understand that you can't lean in with the same people. The same people is not going to serve you. Know that you got to have new environment to be able to understand that you can do new things. And you're not leaving people alone. You're not neglecting them, and then you're not being different. No, what you're doing is you're focused on how to achieve success, how you can build again, how you can actually overcome. What you're doing is saying, I love myself. Put your I love me book together and begin to tell yourself how you can overcome. And how when you overcome, and when you do great things, begin to go back and tell others, listen, they can do it too. And begin to champion yourself. It's always great success tools for us to be able to follow. I'm telling you, nothing is out of your reach. Nothing is out of your wheelhouse. And you can always achieve great things moving ahead. I promise you, you can. One thing that I will say, when you talk about wellness tips in order to overcome these patterns, you have to practice mindfulness and meditation. Have some type of process. Like first thing in the morning, and begin to tell yourself, I love me book. I am great. I am wonderful. I can do anything. Begin to have your great affirmations early in the morning before anybody else sees you. I promise you, as you begin to do that process and begin to say love to yourself. I'm a woman of prayer, so I'm all about telling you about the Bible. The Bible has great tools for you to be able to lean into. Whatever it is that you do, have a motivational, inspirational book, whatever it is, begin to start with those things in the morning and begin to understand how you can achieve success. So when you open the doors, before you go to the boardroom, before anybody else sees you, you're so well equipped with all of this greatness that you can say to yourself first in the morning. I'm telling you, it's going to resonate with you throughout the day, and you're going to be able to achieve great success. You put on your bulletproof vest already, and putting your bulletproof vest of empowerment is really what you want to do, and how you're able to achieve great things. When people see you, they're going to say, wow, I remember yesterday, before you didn't look good, but today you look really amazing. And you're able to tell them the success tools, like, yeah, I'm feeling really great today. I changed my words. I know I'm more than a conqueror. I can do anything. Your words are going to change as you begin to say, I love to yourself. I love me. And I promise you, those tools are really going to be great tools for you to begin to adapt new habits, new ways of thinking. And I promise you, it's going to be like oil and water. Now, the old things are not going to be able to stay. As you begin to maneuver everything that you're doing today, and as far as the healthy mindset, those things works. Those exercise works. Make it a regular practice, family. As you make it a regular practice for yourself, as you make it a regular pattern for yourself, you're going to create new ways of doing things. I promise you, it's going to be great for you, and you're going to be able to relax and understand that you're going to have clarity, you're going to have greatness in your emotions, and your thoughts are going to be different. As you begin to write those down in your journals, as you begin to write those processes down, it's going to be like second nature. It's going to be like clockwork. I promise you, your body is going to be different. Everything is going to be different. And everything around you is going to be different. It's going to be great for you. And guess what? Even more great things going to happen. It's like a domino effect. Honestly, being able to have this process in your wheelhouse is really what you need to have. You need to break free from these toxic patterns because you deserve it. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not easy. None of us do it overnight. It's not like microwave syndrome. That don't work, but one thing about it, it's a great journey. It's a great process. You're going to love to learn yourself. You're going to conquer everything that you're dealing with. You're going to enjoy the process. And guess what? Others are going to lean in. They're going to connect with you and enjoy it with you. And you're going to be able to have tools that's connecting with everything moving ahead when it comes to your business, when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to healthy living. All of that's going to be great for yourself. Your mind is going to be focused on greatness. And that's what I'm talking about. It's going to be great for you moving ahead. Well, I really love this particular episode of family. Honestly, begin to understand how we can break free from those toxic patterns. If you lean into this, I promise you it's going to be great for yourself. I do this. I continue to do this. It's not something that I give up because I continue to learn things about myself. I continue to learn what I desire and what I want and what I want to connect with. And I promise you, you will too. It's important for you to understand to choose you, to say I love me, and begin to achieve the success that you deserve. Honestly, you have a purpose in life. And I promise you, as you continue in this process, it's going to be more and more aware of your purpose, what you need to do. Because I promise you've got great things inside of yourself. And it's going to be great for you to move ahead in it. I am so excited, family, for you to be with me today. And this honestly is a great episode. And I'm looking forward for us to connect again at the Computer Focus Hospital, Lakeisha. Well, you know what? I have a great opportunity for you to definitely lean in with. It's going to be a great joy for you all. It is the Breaking Free Summit. And I'm so excited about this particular summit, family. It's going to be a transformational event that is designed for you to help you identify and overcome those toxic patterns in your life. And honestly, it's going to be a great resource for you to begin to have a great tool for you to understand what they are and how they are definitely meaningful for yourself to be able to break free from. It's important for each and every one of us to be broken free from these. And guess what? It's going to be a conference, not just me, but it's going to be with 6 other speakers that are great at what they talk about because they've broken free from a lot of things. And they're going to have dynamic conversations about how they broke free from it and how they begin to understand how their strategies of personal growth and empowerment are meaningful. Honestly, they began to talk their truth. They've been to lean in on what they do, and they began to understand how to tackle, the issues that are in life that really all of us need to break free from. Tackle self neglect, unhealthy relationships, trauma, and more. It's really going to be great for each and every one of us to lean into and understand how we're able to migrate out of ourselves in this conference. Now, mind you, this conference is going to be October 24th through the 26th. And it's going to be for a whole weekend, family. And it's going to be enjoyable. We're going to have some special gifts, promotions, cash prizes as well, too. And I'm so excited about it. Now, mind you, I'm going to be speaking. I'm one of the lead hosts. But honestly, it's going to be some great people that are there. I'm going to name them off. We got Takesha Wilson. She is a certified coach that talks about, not only self-care, not only finances, but also she leans in when it comes to therapy, family. And she's able to talk to us about how she journeyed out of her areas in life and being broken free from toxic patterns as well. And she's able to go in deep content of what she does with it. Now, mind you, going to have Jeffrey Jarharis. Now, he is a veteran, and he is actually a veteran with the Marines. And he's going to talk about codependency and he's going to talk about relationships that are unhealthy. And she's able to lean in as far as veteran advocacy and also a veteran's homelessness. And he's a great speaker as well, too. And also, we have so many others that are going to be leaning into it. It's called Michael Patterson. Now, you already know Michael Patterson. He is a strategist. He's a life coach. And also, he's a motivational speaker as well, too. And he's going to be talking about how to lean in, how to let go of unhealthy patterns when it comes to, our fitness. And definitely when it comes to, caregiving stress. Because caregivers need some information as well, too. And he's going to lean on his expertise about that as well, too. And also, we're going to have Danita James, and she is an Army veteran, and she's going to lean into advocacy when it comes to supporting avoidance and also deployment when it comes to veterans. Did you know veterans get deployed? You get deployed. And she's able to tell you about the strategies, about information that she leaned in about it and moving forward, how to be able to understand how we can fight for ourselves and how we can definitely supply ourselves with great information on how to research how to live life moving ahead as well, too. And guess what? You're going to have me. I'm going to talk a great thing about some of the things that's happening with life. Now I'm going to talk about midlife women, and definitely I'm going to talk about how a holistic way of thinking about your health and also areas where we can be empowered. And I'm going to talk about how we can have self-care, self-love for ourselves. And I'm going to go deep dive about so many elements when it comes to that. Definitely, we cannot forget the last speaker who is going to be connected with us. We got our amazing Kat Kakura, and she's our fitness expert. And she's going to be talking about healthy ways when it comes to yoga and fitness. And definitely as we get older in age, how we can actually vibrate with ourselves and let go of a lot of our traumas and a lot of sickness in our past. When I tell you it's the well-crafted people that's going to be connected with this conference, you definitely want to tune into this conference. So to register for this particular conference, you have to come on my website, IamLakeisha.com. Again, I'm going to say IamLakeisha.com. So it's an opportunity for us to connect with at the conference when it comes to this. On the website, we're going to tell a little bit about myself. Definitely going to lean into a couple of bios. Definitely going to have a way where you can actually register for this amazing event. And definitely go ahead and register to begin. Definitely do it now because to register for the event, it is an early bird special. So you want to register for the early bird special family before it goes to the full price. And definitely lean into that as well. And then you're able to connect with my books. I'm going to start Confused to Focus. And then my book, Bring Yourself. Also my merch and also my definitely my t-shirt line. self-awareness line as well too. And definitely have to connect as far as the purchasing of my books as well. And definitely want to lean into that. Soul Rockstar t-shirts, I already know. I got it right now on me. I have my blue one on. And definitely have all different colors too. We got the pink one as well too. That's going to be great for you. I'm so excited about this family because we're going to have a great, great time at this conference. And definitely my new website, you definitely want to connect there as well too, because it's a great opportunity there as far as coaching and definitely with me, one-on-one sessions as well. I definitely had that on my website as well. You want to connect with me there. So I'm so excited about this family. We have a great, great episode today. Definitely letting go of toxic memories is really my wheelhouse. I definitely get the personal stories for myself because it was things that life that I did not know. And I promise you, I didn't realize it was affecting my reality. And honestly, when I began to understand how amazing it was to break free, you should definitely do it too. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your business. It's going to change your brand. It's really going to signify what you really want to do in life. And honestly, you're going to realize just how great you are and how amazing you are when you begin to understand how you let go of a lot of the areas in life that are not meaningful. So I'm so excited about us being together, family, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Confused and Focused Talks with Lakeisha. Thank you so much, Instagram. Thank you so much, LinkedIn. And thank you so much. Definitely, we have Twitter as well, too. Thank you so much for leaning into the episode today. Family, I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you all at the conference as well. It's going to be amazing. The summit, family, as well. So you already know how I end my show. And all you do, lead with confidence, understanding, and love always. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning into the episode today. And looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day, family.